This is Biker Dad, brought to you by Biker Justice USA and the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers. Hi, my name is Chris Best, and I left my 25-year corporate career to ride motorcycles and tell stories. And this week, that adventure brings me back to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. First off, thanks for WFXB Fox TV here in Myrtle Beach for putting on the Biker Dad TV show and supporting the Biker Dad and supporting the biker community here in Myrtle Beach. We're at Captain Archie's, one of the best known biker bars in all of the Southeast United States. I'm excited to tell you the story about Captain Archie's. That's coming up on this episode of the Biker Dad TV show, so let's roll. Have you ever sat at your job and thought, what if I just got up and left? Tell that horrible boss to take this job and shove it. Have you ever wanted to just walk out? What about burnout? Well, that's exactly what I did, but I didn't just quit. I left my 25-year corporate career to ride motorcycles and tell your story.
Daytona Beach, Florida, where you can actually drive onto the beach. Rick Fairless, a legend of his own, introduced me to Richard Rollins. Mayfield, Kentucky. Southeast Missouri. Beautiful city of Knoxville, Tennessee. Gulf Coast of Mississippi. The Florida coast and the Tampa Bay area. Orange County Choppers, Roadhouse and Museum. Talking to Paul Tuttle Sr. himself.
But make no mistake, this is not a show about motorcycles or even about me. Instead, I travel across the country to meet the people who use their passion for motorcycles to make their communities stronger, safer, and better. This is Biker Dad.
I'm Billy Riggs. I run Captain Archie's, and this is my buddy Scott Britt.
I have 17 Customs motorcycle store, and we together run the bike night here. It's really turned into a motorcycle mecca in general. It doesn't matter what day it is. So people with motorcycles have just realized, and they did get the best biker bar award. So, you know, that kind of helps out as well.
Yeah, and I think we just won it again, by the way.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I've built motorcycles my whole life, custom bikes, and won bike shows, and you know, it's been my life. I started in it at a very early age and have never done anything different. It's been the only job I've ever had. So, you know, when Billy got over here, it was just a shoe-in that we start the bike night practically the first week he started working here, and we've never let off the gas. So it's kind of grown on its own, and Billy has done an amazing job at putting the bar together and bringing in the really good music, and people just love the place. I hear about it everywhere I go. People talk about Captain Archie's.
This building was built, the original part, in 1964. The name of that development over there is Palmetto Shores. So this was their amenity center, if you will. They had boat docking and things like that. Of course, the working boat yard over there. They had a boat ramp right over here. They had a boat house over there. So from 64 to 81, that's really what it was. And then in 1981, Captain Archie, Captain Pooh was his nickname. He was named after some real fat baby back in the day because he was just a big old boy. But 1981, Pooh opened up a members-only bar for boaters, captains and fishermen and the like. 2015, the group that I'm with now took over and named it after one of the partners then. Then after a while, we realized that we needed to get back to the roots of the place, which Pooh's real name is Archie McLaughlin, Archie Neil McLaughlin. So we actually held a contest, and on the last day, 2 people suggested that name. So that's what became effective, I think 2017. And we've just been rolling ever since.
Everywhere I go, and I'm from Wilmington, but everybody knows who Captain Pooh was, that's for sure. If you have a motorcycle or drink beer, you know who Captain Pooh is.
We don't like to pigeonhole ourselves
Oh, yeah.
as anything.
Yeah.
We are a very biker-friendly bar.
Yeah.
You know, our biker community is a huge part of this place. Always have been and always will be. It always comes back to this is where you're going to ride to. It's a destination now, not just a stop. It's not just
Bike
whatever.
Week is amazing. I mean, they have to close off this whole parking lot out here, and they still have bikes just in the front parking lot. So Bike Week has become, now people talk about going to the south end of Myrtle Beach where Suck Bang Blow, Beaver Bar is down there. But anything north of that, we're going to Captain Archie's. So it's been amazing to watch the transformation, because really that just grew out of Billy being here and the bands he brought in, and us, creating our bike night turned into Bike Week up here. But definitely the Bike Weeks are something to see in this parking lot right here.
There's writings out there that talk about, yeah, I'm a big burly guy, I got tattoos, I got long hair, I wear leather and things like that. But that person is going to be the first guy to defend you and your family, or somebody after your child or whatever. We've got one of the local bike clubs that do rides and raise money for, bikers against, child abuse and just a local pet adoption agency here, and an animal hospital. They do stuff for that. It's not all, the Sons of Anarchy stuff. They're good guys. They're the guys that work every day, that have a passion for riding and brotherhood and doing things, and they're good to have around.
It's
those
amazing
guys.
the groups of people that it brings together for one common cause. He just used that word brotherhood, and quite frankly, when we're here together, it amazes me sometimes at some of the communications I see between different groups of people that, most people would never believe these people are hanging out together, enjoying a meal together, drinking together, whatever. But it's amazing when we're all together. It's as one. We don't have any problem. Everybody's got the same common interest here, and it's and really with any place I go with that, if there's bikers involved, they stand as one. So it breaks down a lot of barriers. We certainly see it here on our Thursday nights and during Bike Week itself.
Thousands of innocent bikers are injured and even killed on our streets and highways in the United States every year. And far too often, we don't get the justice we deserve, even if we did absolutely nothing wrong. So how do you find the help you need? People who are ready to go to the mat and get justice for you? Just go to bikerjusticeusa.com to find a list of lawyers across the United States who are trusted by me, Biker Dad. Cottonmouth Customs in Pensacola is building awesome bikes, and they're also building a reputation as one of the great bike builders. The shop in Pensacola offers custom bikes, service, and tons of used parts. The mini museum of beautiful vintage bikes is worth the visit alone. I want to personally thank Cottonmouth Customs for supporting the Biker Dad show and making our dream of riding motorcycles and telling stories possible. Biker Dad is brought to you in part by the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers. Why do I trust NAML? Because they work relentlessly to make our roads safer for everyone. They bring awareness to the motorcycle community all across the USA. They fight for justice for bikers too. If you're an attorney who's interested in joining the fight and the cause, go to NAML.org for more information. Hi there, this is Chris Best, the Biker Dad. I'm just here to let you know that myself and the hundreds of thousands of people who follow us on social media and watch the TV show are here to help. Do you need help with something? Give me a call. That's my number right there, 251-402-6392. Especially if you need legal help, I have an army of lawyers across the country who can help you with injuries after motorcycle crashes especially, but other stuff like crime, and everything else too. So give me a call, 251-402-6392.
Hey guys, I'm Jen from Myrtle Beach, Harley-Davidson, and you guys are watching Biker Dad.
Hi, this is Chris Best, the Biker Dad, and we are on the road at the Harley shop at the beach in Myrtle Beach with Jen DeLuca from Myrtle Beach Harley-Davidson.
That's right.
So tell us what's going on this summer in Myrtle Beach and Myrtle Beach Harley.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming and joining us. As you know, our dealerships are busy. We always have so much going on. This is tourist time for us, so we have our dealerships filled with people visiting us from all over the country. So right now, we have not quite as much going on as our best riding season, but we still have events planned throughout the summer. So right here at the Harley shop at the beach, and a little over a month from now, we have our Christmas and July Toy Run ride. Awesome. So it's our one huge summer ride where we take people away from the Grandstand because it is just busy here, as you can see. We try to keep the community involved. We try to have different events that we run all year round between this dealership and Myrtle Beach Harley-Davidson. The next one is here at the Harley shop at the beach. It's our Christmas and July Toy Run ride. It's fun. It's a fun event. We have people showing up in holiday costumes, but beach themed, which is very unique. So it's great people watching. All the proceeds go back to our local community. We collect donations and toys. So really giving back is also part of the name of the game of what we do. So having fun, being safe, and giving back is really what we strive to do all year round, and we try to keep everybody busy.
You guys like really genuinely care about not just the biker community, but all of Myrtle Beach, and you do a lot to help out in that regard.
Well, you know, we do, but we have to. We have so many riders. This is not just your average riding community, and yes, we love to give back, but we love to give back in so many different ways because we have so many riders that join us in different platforms. So we have riders that are affiliated with our combat veterans. We have riders that are affiliated with firefighting riding groups. We have people that give back to BACA or Humane Society groups. So we try to give back a little bit in different ways and support those that come out and support us. And usually all year round, you'll see the same groups are coming out and giving back in different ways, and it's just, it's a beautiful thing.
Our Back on Two stories are brought to you by Biker Justice USA and the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers.
And you're watching Biker Dad.
Hi, this is Chris Best on the road in obviously rural South Carolina. When it comes riding into the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina area, there's one group that's obviously the GOAT. We're here to check out the Rivertown Riders Club.
We're the Rivertown Riders Riding Club of South Carolina, and you're watching Biker Dad. My name is Gene Herring. I'm the president and founder of Rivertown Riders. We started our club in 2017, March 31st. I'm just an ordinary guy who loves family, loves people, loves my biker community, and loves kids. And that's where it all founded and started from. Rivertown Riders Riding Club, number-wise, we probably have the most members of one club in our area, possibly even this state. And we also have a charter in Holden Beach, North Carolina as well, with about 25 members as well. So, you know, we're probably close to 100 actually right now. That's actually loyal, dedicated, loving, and hardworking bikers that wants to give back to the community.
So was this your idea?
Yeah. Me and my wife, I was part of MC clubs before, and I wanted to do something more than what we were doing. So therefore, I wanted to get out and create something that my wife could be involved with me, my kids could be involved with me, and it's been a really good long road.
It must have taken a lot of work and a lot of anxiety and thinking about it for a long time before you did it. So what was that like?
I didn't have any gray hair when I started. So anyway, but no, it's been fun. I'm not going to say it's a bed of roses because it has been a struggle, but everything that we have done, when I look back and see of how many people we have helped, how many people we have seen smiles on the kids' faces during Christmas time when we're taking them gifts, it's all worth it, you know? And whenever we have bikers that goes down in our community that gets hurt, then they know who to reach out to. They reach out to us and we help them. We have our own Rubber Side Down Foundation, which is a foundation that can help bikers get back on their feet while they're down. Just donate a little bit of money to pay a power bill or something like that, rent, car note or something, just to help them get back on their feet until they get healed up. Bikers helping bikers, that's our motto.
Let's talk about the biker community here a little bit. Obviously, you do all the charity stuff, and that's awesome, but you're a riding club, so you ride. What's it like to ride around here?
Well, what we like to do is we like to leave the city and head to country. Get out in the country where you can actually go and ride a little bit better without having to worry about cars running you over. And but at the same time, we do have once a month we have our own club rides where we'll get together and just take off and go for a ride, go somewhere and go eat, come here and stop there, and end up back home safely. We are a chosen family. We choose to call each other brothers and sisters, and we take that serious. Our patch unifies us as one. So therefore, whenever we leave out, man, it's adrenaline rush when you get 40 to 50, 60 bikes and you look back and it's all your patches. It's all of your members that you love, your chosen family, and you're riding together and in sync. And we ride club style. We ride side by side. And over the years, we have learned how to ride together, and it's in one mind and one accord, and it is fun. That's your adrenaline rush. That's the whole reason why when you get in the wind and you just forget everything else, and you look back and you stop and, you know, you'll just look back at everything that you've done over the years, and you created this 60 motorcycles behind you with their wives on the bike with them as well, or the wives driving the bikes. That's what it's all about.
South Carolina, just outside of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and we're at 701 Cycles. As you can see, there's motorcycles everywhere.
My name is Stefan Brahn. I'm the owner with my son together. We are both owners here from 701 Cycles in Conway. We try and repair and fix bikes, all brands. We take old bikes back to life. We like bikes. That's the point.
Obviously, you can probably tell you ain't from around here.
No. I was born in Germany and married my wife when my son was coming to Germany on here. And I had every time a dream to move to the United States. But about 35 years roughly, a little bit more I believe, ago, we tried to move to the United States and we can find come legal here. So we ended up in the Dominican Republic. We was working there, we had a car mechanic shop there, fixing cars, all type of cars, what is a lot worse than in the United States. So we was moving up there, opened up our shop, and well, step by step growing up. About 10, 12 years later, we opened up a school. My wife has managed a school down there for kids because I believe that education is very, very important. And I can be only today here and have this, what you see, and still in the Dominican Republic, what we put back together was only on my education, my mechanical education. So I'm more than grateful that I had this in Germany. It was 3.5 years, but it was really deep in, you know. So, and after living a few years down there, it has its good sides, it has its bad sides. I was coming to an age where I wanted to sing my things more regulated. And but I don't want to go back to Germany. Germany is not what I left. Everywhere it's changing. So we tried again to find a way legal to South Carolina, or to the United States. It was hard, it was long, it cost a lot of money, but we find a way. And we fall in love with Conway. Over the time, you see we still have car lifts here. Over the time it was coming to a point that the bike business is so big that I don't have time anymore to play around with cars. I do for my own a little bit and that's it. The business is the bikes. We're trying to do honest work. I try to that my customer know exactly for what he is paying, you know. I have the all parts sitting there, I show him before. And I have clients coming in and ask me questions, and I could sell them something. I don't sell them until, hey, you can fix it this and this way, go and take this, you know. Oh, sure, I'm a business and I want to make money, but I don't want to make money on every corner. You know, we are human beings, we make mistakes. Yeah, but I stay to my mistake. If I make a mistake, there is no question, bring it back and we fix it. In reality, we are really happy to be here. No?
So speaking of happy to be here, you know, see the giant American flag here. Mm-hmm. What was it about America that made you want to come here all these years in the first place?
You have to understand, in my age, when we was young, we had, where I was grown up, we had in 20 miles around, we have 2 or 3 big barracks. Is this right, barracks? Where big soldiers, American soldiers, were stationary. So you had contact, every day you see some military truck, you see some old American, this time it was not so old, but you know, American car driving around. You got this feeling a little bit. And what I told you, what me fascinated was music, old rock and roll music, Harleys, old American cars, you know. The American lifestyle, that was so the idea what I had every time in mind. American was, and I think it's still, American is the land where everything can be happen if you try to work hard. But if you work hard and you're honest, you can do still here, still in these times, you can open up, you can get a business running. What I can show you, we are now here 4.5 years.
Again, I want to thank WFXB and Justin Lovely with the Lovely Law Firm, Myrtle Beach Biker Lawyer, for making the Biker Dad Show possible here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Wherever you are riding, I hope you have a great week. And until next time, please look twice for motorcycles.